introduce this guy, Beau Webb. And just a little about Beau. And I actually had not met Beau before, but I knew of him through friends and different film activities that I've been involved with here in Wilmington. And he's been around for a very long time in the film scene, always active, always busy, always, whether he's directing something, camera work, just being involved in film projects. He's just kind of a mainstay of the film scene here, and we're just so lucky that we get to hear from him. Now, one thing I will say, because we are in the theme of winging it, we had a bunch of clips that he was going to play, and Keynote and my Mac and different things didn't like it. So I think he's just going to talk. However, he had a couple of clips, and we're going to find a way to embed them in either on our website or on email, just so you get to see what he was talking about. But I think he's just going to talk about his life and his experiences. So welcome to the stage, Beau Webb.
Thanks. Hi, what's up? Okay, I'm Beau. I did have a bunch of video clips to show, but they didn't work, so we won't do that. I thought I would tell you a little bit about me and kind of how I got into all this. I'd talk a little bit about things I've been involved with, and maybe talk about what's going on these days and the future. It's not really a presentation, so please, if you have any questions at any point, please ask them, because that's the fun part for me, is questions later, so if you have any. All right, my name is Beau. I grew up in Charlotte, and I've lived in Wilmington since 1992, so a pretty long time. My first experiences with film really started in maybe middle school. My parents got a video camera, which at the time in the 80s was a pretty new thing. It was a VHS video camera. It had a camera that you look through and you hit the button, and then the camera was connected with a cable to a VCR that you'd have to wear over your shoulder. And you have to hit play and record on the VCR, and then you hit record on the camera. And if you don't do both of those things right, it says it's recording, but it doesn't. So there are a lot of classics that got lost that were never recorded. So my friends and I in high school, we weren't getting invited to parties and things, so we would all hang out together. And invariably, we would decide to make something. So we would all come up with an idea that was a takeoff of a game show or a movie or something like that. And we would sit around somebody's house on a Saturday night and make things. And I was always the guy with the camera. And my oldest friend, Brian Husky, was always in front of the camera and is an incredibly funny, he was the funniest guy in the room in third grade, like he's been that his entire life. We had a really great time doing it, and they're ridiculous, and they were fun, and even before that, Brian and I used to do these things in middle school where I would put my hand up to my eye like this and be the camera, and then Brian would walk around in front and do funny things, and we would crack each other up, and at our little table over in the corner, I grew up in a house that was very creative. My mother, who is here, Catherine, she's an artist, and she has been for her whole life, really, and she's just relentlessly creative person. She was always painting or making a playhouse or a tree house, like building a tree house, or building some crazy enclosure for guinea pigs, or drawing or sculpting or illustrating things. So that kind of attitude was very accepted in my house, which made it kind of easy for me to enjoy making this stuff in high school. I then went to college and studied film in college, but it was more like studying film history and film theory. It wasn't a lot of making things, although I made a few things, and here's the clip. And it was really fun. And I got out of college. And at a certain point, I had to decide, like, okay, what's next after college? And the two paths that I considered were, one, going to a place like AFI, like a film school, or two, going to a place like New York or LA and getting into the film business and working my way up through the camera department, because camera was clearly what I was interested in. I met a guy randomly over the summer who worked in Wilmington on a TV show here, and he said, "Hey, do you know about Wilmington? They make movies there." And I had no idea. But he said, "Come on down after you graduate. I can probably get you a job doing something. I don't know what." And so I took him up on it. I had an aunt who lived here, and I didn't, at the time in 1992, the three places in the country that had a film business, film infrastructure, were New York, LA, and Wilmington, North Carolina. How weird is that, right? Dino De Laurentiis started a whole thing here. And so I thought, yeah, I'll go there, and it's inexpensive, and it's North Carolina, I know that. And I landed here and started working. The first job I had was on Young Indiana Jones TV show. In the camera department, I was loading film. It was 16 millimeter film. And while I was settling into Wilmington, I met a bunch of people who were kind of just like me, young people who had just gotten out of college and were interested in the film business. And we would hang out together, and we would, plot and scheme and decide how we were going to take over the world and that kind of thing. And eventually we gave our group a name, which is Twinkle Dune, which means nothing. But we would get together and we would have these meetings, and we would drink beer, and we would talk about things we wanted to make, and we would help each other out making things. And a lot of it was, at the beginning, was like commercials, local commercials, music videos, things that were shorts, things that were cheap and easy to make. And at the time, in the early 90s, the main media we had to work with was either VHS video, which looked horrible, or 16 millimeter film, which looked great, but which was expensive and time consuming. So there weren't a lot of great options. We didn't have phones, which was too bad. So we tried our best to make do with that. And we all worked in the film business as our day job, and then we would get together on the side and make things together. And that continued forever. The next clip is, I had one clip that was a Cucaloris commercial that I made years ago that had Cullen Moss in it, who has now become a sort of famous guy. And the other clip I was going to show was this thing that we made called TV Show. Have any of you heard of TV Show? Elisa knows it. Okay, so back in the 90s, little context, TV was largely a number of channels that you got, and you would go ABC, NBC, PBS, all that. It was, it's a little different than it is now. But one of those channels was public access, and public access was a channel that Time Warner Cable was required by law to provide, and almost no one took advantage of, except they would show like city council meetings on it, things like that. And it was channel 52, and most of the day it was just a graphic that said channel 52 on it. And at night you would see the city council meeting or whatever. So we came up with this idea to do a TV show called TV Show, and we would show it on public access. And the idea was that we assigned everyone a week, a Tuesday, and on Tuesday you had to show up with a cassette that had 30 minutes of content on it. And it could be anything you want. It could be walking around interviewing people. It could be things you made in college. It could be random channel changing. It could be anything. And it was really fun to do. And it sort of was like an odd little creative gem in the middle of the 90s that almost no one saw. But we had a really great time. And we got kicked off the air once because there was male nudity in it by accident. That was my fault. And And then later on, as a response to that, we started up a new version of TV show, and I made a title sequence that, here's the clip, and in the title sequence there's a male penis. But
A ver, ajá. ¿Ustedes saben cómo se llama esto? Es la televisión. La televisión. Repitan ustedes.
La televisión.
TV show, I'm gonna be on TV show. Think of anyone you know, they can be on TV show.
Cousin Phoebe's Uncle Joe, Tito, Quinta, Curtis Blow, Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, they can be on TV shows. Hot hammers, pizza dough, gangsta bitches on death row, flapping panties, there you go, they can be on TV show. Ah, Pieritva, Sharabu, Obidva, Nisni, Pero, Robili, Taco Snacks, Bobili.
Вкусни hamburgi, kupię bieli malczyki, nieradni ludzie ani możliwe programy.
You better pick up the phone, the police out there. People will watch the Bumblebee before they'll listen to the gospel.
And then he gets the power of corn.
Wait, let me douche first.
I don't want to bend over too much for my boobs to flip out.
Quickly, please, special.
Bag of tacos. TV show is for external use only. May cause chafing. Tax and tag sold separately. Also, batteries not included. For best enjoyment, always set a minimum distance of 2 feet from your television set. Keep your head on the headrest, hands on the handbar in front of you. When the show is over, please exit to the right. Have a nice day.
I think that's my last appearance on TV show.
You just don't know. It's kind of hidden. So we eventually would show it on Tuesday nights down at the Blue Post Billiards, and all these different people contributed to it, and so you got this really interesting variety of content. There's actually a YouTube channel that I could send you the link to. So a lot of it still exists if you have the patience and you want to go check it out. It's kind of fun to see. And part of the joy of it back then was imagining that people were, you know, flipping around on the channels at night looking for something to watch, and they stumble across Jungle Jim Shaughnessy in his living room playing the bongos terribly. And then they're like, what is this? And then they keep going, and then they come back 10 minutes later and they go by that channel and Jungle's still playing the bongos. You know, just like random weirdness. It was great. Okay. It was really fun. The other thing that we did with Twinkledoon is we made Cucaloris, the film festival. We started it in 1994, yes, and it was mostly because there weren't really good movies playing in Wilmington. There were a few movie theaters that showed all the big movies, but no like art house cinema or anything like that. So we decided, well, let's start our own thing and we'll show stuff. And it went really well, and it continues 32nd year, I think, this year. It's pretty incredible. Part of, as I have gone through my career and had shorts that played at film festivals around the country, part of what we did early on with Cucaloris that I think was a super smart decision was we made it non-competitive. So it's just a showcase. So just getting in is the prize. And everybody comes, and we try and give filmmakers money to come to the festival. So you're in this environment with all these interesting people, filmmakers, and they're all showing their stuff, and everyone is watching each other's things and talking about them and interacting, and maybe you meet somebody who you work with later on, which is always great. But there's no pressure to win, right? And there's no like industry there trying to like pick out the next big thing and sign deals, and no one's trying to sell their movie to a studio. I was at a film festival last weekend with a short I just made, clip. And it did have prizes, and there's something fun about being in the competition to like, oh, maybe I'll win a prize. Maybe people will like mine the most. And then you don't win, and some people do, and that's great, but a lot of people don't. And the rest of the weekend felt a little weird to me. It felt a little like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll go watch this screening with the losers, you know, or with the ones that didn't quite make it. Like it adds an element that I was never really comfortable with. I'm not a very competitive person by nature. I'm much more of a, like, give everybody else the credit kind of person. So Cucaloris to me is a much better fit and much more engaging than a festival where there's a winner who maybe gets an Oscar, which is cool, like go, yes, but it's just not my thing really. So yes, so maybe the you know, it's a little more of like the competition is trying to do something better next time. The theme of the day, I guess. Cucaloris Film Festival. So now, so my career has always been working in the film business. Camera operator is the main thing I do, and it's the best job ever. It's a really, it's a creative job on a film set. It also requires a lot of technical skill that I've just gathered over the years, and it's very gratifying, and you get to be right there on the set with the actors, like face to face. The director's way over there somewhere, but you are right there, and you get to know the actors, and you get to see, I always feel like I get to see the performance first, even though everyone else in the room is seeing it at the same time. There's something really intimate and great about experiences like that where you're right up against someone acting, and it's great, you know, it's thrilling. It's a great job, and it pays the bills, and it pays the health insurance. And then at the same time I was doing that, I was also making stuff with my friends and with people I like on the side, and there was never any money for it, and it was, you know, sometimes things go to film festivals and get seen, sometimes they don't, and it's been a pretty gratifying two-track career, I would say. I think if I had gone to film school at the beginning of my career instead of coming to Wilmington, things would be much different. Maybe I would be directing, you know, bigger, fancier, more expensive things, because film school is often lead that track, especially if that's the thing you really want to do is direct, you know, Hollywood movies. I chose a different path, and I'm happy about it. Sometimes I have little regrets, you know, because it's a little different living and working in a small town than it is working in Los Angeles or a big city. But the pluses definitely, on my end, outweigh the things I would have done otherwise. And I get to continue making things with friends for fun. And sometimes they go to film festivals and people love them, and it's really gratifying. I, in the last few years, have had the real joy of being able to work with my son, who is a writer, and he started writing kind of in high school. He wrote a play that got produced. He is a really creative, interesting guy. And as he got older, he started writing things that I started reading and thinking, oh, we could make this. So we made a short a few years ago that was super fun. It was called Fidelity. A few people in here worked on it. And
do you really want to be in here for this?
What are you talking about? You're the one who dragged me in here.
Did I? Sorry. I guess I found my limit.
Don't worry about it, pretty boy.
Did I ruin this party for you?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
No, yeah, I'm sure. I'm totally fine.
No, you're not. After 2 years, I know when you're lying to me.
It took you long enough. But no, I'm not lying to you.
Instead of hanging out with your friends, you're watching me hurl into a toilet.
Well, what kind of girlfriend would I be if I wasn't there for my drunken damsel in distress?
See, you're just here because you feel like you have to be.
I'm here because I care about you. I promise, baby, this is all in your head.
Don't use that voice with me.
What voice?
Your therapy voice.
Stop! I don't have a therapy voice.
Yes, you do. Listen, I'm good. Go enjoy the party.
What makes you think I'm dying to go back out there?
Because if I wasn't in here, you would be. Out there, having fun.
Well, if I was in here, you would be alone. Like, find me if you need me, okay?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, are you in there?
Yeah.
You've been in there a long time. You okay? Are you dead?
Yes, Lyle, I'm dead. Yeah.
Well, for all I know, you could be a ghost haunting that bathroom until you complete your unfinished business of getting trashed and puking your guts out.
Oh, trust me, that business is finished.
Why don't we open up the door and let me check for myself then, huh? You gonna open the door?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
There he is. Looking good as new.
Yeah.
You ready for action?
Okay.
All right. Now that your mind and your stomach are equally open, I think you're ready to hear the plan.
I'd really rather not hear the plan.
Okay,
so.
look at me. Are you looking?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the plan. You, me, women, fun.
Plan needs verbs.
Come on, Will. Tonight could be the best night of your life.
Tonight doesn't have that potential.
Every night has that potential.
Why is this so important to you?
Well, frankly, you've been a bit of a bummer recently, so I've taken it upon myself to fix that. You don't need to thank me.
Great, I won't.
Okay. Well, let's go out there and meet somebody new.
You think me getting another girl is gonna make me happy?
Okay, first off, they're called women, not girls. Let's show a little respect, okay? And secondly, I never said you had to date her. Just hook up with her and never talk to her again.
What about Bryn?
What about Bryn?
Come on, man.
Okay, do you know how I would describe your life right now?
Normal, healthy.
It's boring. You, my friend, need to get out of your comfort zone and have some fun. Okay, count shoulders with me.
Count shoulders.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, how's it going? What's your sign?
That is the grossest thing I've experienced tonight, and I just got done throwing up.
Man, you need to loosen up.
My last attempt to loosen up ended with me locked in a bathroom.
Yeah, and hopefully this one will too. Huh? Right? All right, fine. Just promise me you'll talk to somebody new.
I'm not interested in other women.
You say that now, but your soulmate could be out there.
Trust me, my soulmate is not out there.
Just promise me you'll keep an open mind.
Sure, fine, I'll keep an open mind.
That's what I love to hear. Okay, now if you excuse me, I need to go finish my part of the plan.
Does your part of the plan involve you Googling vague information about zodiac signs to try to impress women?
You could be such a Capricorn sometime, you know that?
Idiot. Like I'm gonna cheat on Bryn with the first person I talk to.
Hey, is the bathroom in here?
No.
Are you trying to hide the bathroom from me?
No, I misheard you. I thought you were asking where the bathroom wasn't.
You thought I came in here to ask if the bathroom wasn't in here?
Yeah, like process of elimination for finding the bathroom.
Do you not want me to go in the bathroom?
No, I mean, yes. No, I mean, go to the bathroom, won't you?
You're hiding something from me, bathroom boy.
Oh, I don't like bathroom boy. That's not, no.
Okay, what's your name then?
Will?
Hannah.
No, Will Hannah's in the other room. I'm Will Sutherland.
No, I mean, my name is Hannah.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Will.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now.
It's actually bathroom man now. So, Do I have brain damage?
I sure hope not. But you did drink a lot.
Bryn, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
You're not gonna throw up again?
Oh, no. No.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
What are you still doing in here?
Me? Nothing. What are you up to?
I just came to check on you. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah, for sure. I'm fine. Look, I don't want to keep you from the party. You can. I'm fine.
Okay, baby. You don't want to come with me?
I'm still a little drunk, so I'm just gonna hang here, I think.
Okay. I love you.
Yeah. I love you too. Actually, I was gonna. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Were you talking to someone out here?
Oh, that was just a friend.
Oh, great. Love those.
What, friends?
Yeah, can't get enough of them.
I wish I could relate.
You don't like friends?
No, I like most of them. I came here with my friend Lyle.
Oh, you know Lyle. No, yeah, he can be a lot.
How do you know him?
We went to school together. You?
He's my roommate.
Cool. And you're close?
I mean, kinda. He's not around a lot. He does a lot of networking.
By networking, do you mean sex?
No, he sells real estate. No, I actually do mean sex. Honestly, I don't know how he does it. Is it the astrology thing?
I mean, he's out there talking to people at this party and you're stuck in here, so.
I'm talking to people.
I'm not people.
You're a person. I'm just one other person away.
Will, for the love of... Oh. Yeah. I mean, sorry to interrupt.
Actually, I think I'm good with just person.
Yeah, person is enough.
Jesus Christ.
Do you believe in that stuff?
What, Jesus Christ?
No, like astrology.
No. No, I never really bought any of it. I had my palm read at my 10th birthday, but that's about it.
Do you remember what your palm says?
Of course. I know my palm like I know the back of my hand. Oh, stupid, yeah.
I don't think I believe in that stuff either. I don't think we can know who we're meant to be before we be them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a little. One more time?
I just mean like the stars determine my personality. What do they know? Like, I don't even know what I want to do with my life, but Polaris knows that I work well in group settings. Give me a break.
I mean, do you work well in group settings?
That's irrelevant.
Well, I don't know. I think Polaris might know what it's talking about.
Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, I'm sorry. That wasn't a reflection of anything. So.
Okay. Are you sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Totally calm.
Shit. Hey. Where? Okay, I'll be there in just a sec. I really am sorry, Will.
No, wait.
So, you and Hannah?
Not now, please.
Will, I am so proud of you, man.
Nothing happened, okay? All right, we were just talking and
And? Oh, there's an and in there.
I mean, she touched my arm.
Talk about burying the lead, man. Arm touch means she's into you. That or she's a doctor taking your pulse.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous. Women can be doctors too.
No, I'm serious. She's not into me.
Well, I didn't see a stethoscope around that neck, so you should hook up with her.
Jesus, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna hook up with her.
Okay, is this about Bryn? Because you need to forget about her already.
Don't say that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
No, don't fucking say that.
I just meant I'd...
Go enjoy the party, Lyle.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
And I'm asking if you're okay.
I'm just... Tonight's a bad night. You know.
I know. It's gonna be okay, Will.
I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. You know.
You don't have to be sorry.
I'm a little drunker than I thought.
Even after you drove the porcelain bus.
I think I made the toilet drunk, if anything.
You know, you don't have to worry about anything. I've got you. Always. What have you been up to in here?
Talking to Lyle. Yeah. Then there was this girl, Hannah, but she's gone now.
Oh.
Yeah, she came in to use the bathroom, and then we talked a little bit, and she left. What's up?
Nothing's up.
I mean, it wasn't like nothing happened, obviously.
Well, I never said anything happened.
Yeah, but you were thinking it. Bryn, I wouldn't cheat on you, I swear to God.
You don't believe in God, Will.
Okay, but I still wouldn't cheat on you.
Okay, good to know. Was she pretty?
I mean, I didn't really pay attention to that.
Okay, so you did think she was pretty.
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't just deny it either.
I didn't cheat on you.
Okay, awesome.
Bryn, I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
mean
it's
to
fine.
do-
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're clearly not fine.
You don't get to tell me what I am. Okay? I've been out there and I've been waiting for you all night, and you've been in here talking to Hannah. I hope you two had a wonderful time.
We literally just talked. I don't know why
No,
you're upset
whatever,
about
you're
this.
drunk.
Okay, can we talk about this
no,
then?
you can talk about it with Hannah.
Oh my God, come on.
Hey, sorry, I had to. Whoa! Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just fell. I was looking for the bathroom.
You were looking for the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's there.
So it is. That's good to know.
Do you have to go?
Nope. Just looking for it, just in case.
You're a terrible liar, you know that?
You'd be surprised. I'm kind of on a roll tonight. Hannah,
Yes, Will?
what do you want?
Sorry?
Out of tonight. What do you want?
I don't know, man. Why? Did you come here with an evil plan in mind?
Well, isn't that why people go out?
Evil plans? No, I don't think so.
No, like for a purpose. You know, to get drunk, to have fun, to hook up.
Are those your only 3 reasons?
Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme. What, so you just came to this party for no reason, no expectation?
Why should I? Like I said, we don't know where we're going until we're already there.
Oh, you definitely didn't say that.
Okay, well, I meant that.
Sorry, my bad.
Why are you here?
What, other than Lyle dragging me here?
Yeah, aside from that.
Oh. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've been a little bummed out lately.
Why?
It's not important.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, then which of your 3 mystical reasons is tonight about? If it's to get drunk, mission accomplished.
What?
You forgot to flush.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about it. We've all been there.
Well, that mission's getting less accomplished by the minute. So.
Okay, so that rules out number 1. And I assume you didn't come here to have fun since you've been shut in the bedroom all night?
What, talking to you can't be fun?
It is true. I'm incredibly fun to talk to.
Incredibly.
No, you don't fool me, Will Sutherland.
Oh.
You love being miserable.
Says who?
Says you.
I don't says that.
You didn't have to. Psychic like that.
Oh. Fair enough.
So that leaves us with one last possibility.
I guess I came here to distract myself.
Is it working?
Sorry. I shouldn't have assumed that.
No,
assumed
it's
that,
okay. It was nice.
Okay. Sorry, I can't. I can't.
Oh, is it?
No, it's I can't. I need to be alone, and I can't tell you why. So.
Okay. Why?
Because you have a girlfriend, Will. Tell her you have a girlfriend.
It's complicated.
Did I do something?
No, not at all.
Did you do something?
Cheated on me, Will.
No, I didn't.
Just talk to me.
Yes, you did. Look at me, Will.
I can't. I won't.
Why not?
Because you have a girlfriend.
What? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't. I don't. No.
What are you talking about?
We broke up 2 weeks ago.
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it bad?
It was just,
Recent?
yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, not yet. I'm sorry. I thought I was ready for this, for you.
but I'm clearly not. So I think I just need to be alone for a while.
Okay.
Oh, no, not like literally this minute. I just meant like...
Romantically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay, Will. Really, it's all okay.
Okay.
Now you want to be alone. Know that Hannah doesn't want to make out anymore.
No,
How could I ever think that you even cared about me?
I do care about you.
Okay, then what was that? Because you kissed the first girl to show even the slightest amount of interest in you.
That's not what happened.
Okay, then what did happen? Because I clearly don't understand.
What happened is you broke up with me.
It's not fair.
You broke up with me, and that was it. I was lost. And all I could do was replay that conversation in my head over and over, trying to think of what I could have said to make you stay.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? I wasn't there for you. But I'm here now.
No, you were there. She wasn't, but you were. And you're still here.
Because I'm your girlfriend.
No, you're not. You're not her. You're me, or part of me, at least, the part that doesn't think I can be happy without her.
Because you can't.
Yes, I can.
Do you honestly believe that?
I don't know. But I'll keep saying it until I do.
She's gone.
It's okay. Hey, we're gonna be okay.
Hey, buddy. You all good?
Yeah, all good.
Well,
sorry
you're
about
not all good.
What?
Well, Hannah told me that you said people only show up to parties to drink and hook up.
I'm pretty sure there's a third one.
Have I not taught you anything, William?
Yes.
You missed the most important one of all.
Don't say fuck.
Fucking!
Gross. What's even the difference between fucking and hooking up?
Well, if you say you're hooking up, you're not fucking.
I can't argue that. I mean, I can, but I don't have the energy.
What did I tell you to do tonight?
Hook up with a random girl.
No, I said loosen up. Okay? And how do you do that?
If you say fuck.
Emotional catharsis.
Oh, it's actually really mature.
Followed a close second by fucking.
You're consistent. I'll give you that. So you don't care that I didn't hook up with anyone with Hannah?
I know I got frustrated earlier, but I mean, you just got out of a long-term relationship. You're allowed to figure your shit out.
Thanks.
When you're ready, then we can go hit on women using zodiac signs together.
How do you do it?
Google.
No, like how do you treat every night like this, like it's gonna work out?
Because it will. Listen, the night's gonna go however it wants to go. It's part of life's rich pageant. I mean, if I had a nickel for every time my car got towed outside of a party, I could pay for parking.
So what's the point?
The point is to go out and have fun with your friends. Why do you think I invited you tonight? Because I want you to be happy.
You're a good friend.
I'd try. All right, but seriously, I think we should probably get out of here because I really don't want to get towed.
Yeah, for sure. Are you good to drive?
Yeah, totally. I'm detoxing for this entire weekend, so no drinking for me until Monday morning.
That's healthy. Okay, good for you. Jeez.
He wrote it and I directed it, and it was intimate and small and fun, and the finished product I couldn't be happier about. And last spring we did a play that he wrote that I directed that was at Thalian Hall. And so at this point in my career, like I'm really enjoying making the little stuff, especially making it with my son, and my daughter is a performer as well, and my wife is creative. So there's a lot of like interesting, fun, creative things going on at the same time that the film business is weird. Like, I've been lucky to have worked a lot on really interesting things. What's that?
Very diplomatic.
Yeah. It's slow right now, so I'm trying to take advantage. It's as careers go, like the film business is just an odd one. You work a lot and then you don't work at all, and sometimes that's great because you're at home for 6 months and you can go see all the school plays and soccer games, and then sometimes you're away for 6 months and you don't get to see any of that kind of stuff. Right now, pretty good. We'll see what happens. Okay, I think that's it. So please ask some questions. Hey.
Well, if you could comment on Dance Loris, which is part of Google Loris, because I recall being part of it from the beginning. You did a great piece, a collaboration with the tap dancer. Did I get that right?
Yeah, so part of the Cucaloris Film Festival is Dance-A-Loris, which I don't know who came up with that idea, but it's been going forever, and it's...
Dan and the Dance-A-Loris.
Okay, there you go. And filmmakers collaborate with dancers, choreographers, and put on something on stage and try and, as best possible, incorporate the dance and the video. So it's not just a video of dancers, and it's not just dancers with some random picture going on behind them, but try and really make them speak to each other, which is really fun and a creative challenge. And there's all kinds of amazing things that get made because of that. And I got to make a few of them, which was really fun.
Were you on stage with the tap dancer?
Yeah, we did one where I was on stage with a camera chasing a tap dancer around, Michaela. And that was cool. That, for some reason, hadn't been done before with a camera on the stage filming. It's probably been done since many times, but it was really fun. Yeah, and it was projected giant up there. And I'm running around on the... Yeah.
So at this point in your career, do you feel an obligation to give back your institutional knowledge?
For sure, yeah. Yes. It's definitely, the film business in a lot of ways is a young man's game, and I respect that, and I understand that that's a sort of cachet that a lot of people have, but also because I've been at it so long, I've learned a ton about the language of making movies, because it's a language. You understand when you see a shot of a house, and then you see a shot of two people sitting in a living room, you understand that that living room is in that house. But there's no reason in reality it has to be. You could take a picture of that house and then take a picture of that living room over there, but it's a language. You make these connections in your brain. So I know a lot about that now, and I understand something about how to use that and shake it up and do something different with it. And at this point in my career, it is like I don't want to keep chasing this my whole life. I'd rather sort of pivot at a certain point and be able to give some of this back out to other people. Yeah. The short we shot recently, we had a bunch of students from Cape Fear Community College there. And it was great, and they got to hang out with people who are like professional sound mixers and camera operators and see how it works on a film set. And that feels great. Yeah.
It sounds like your career started when film was still big in film industry, and things have changed, and you've sort of seen this arc from everything being shot on film to digital, and the cameras getting smaller and smaller. I'm curious if you talk about how creatively that affected you and what you learned over the years.
Just technology, you mean?
It's changing technology from everything being filmed. You have to be very, economical with how you shot to a digital media where you can shoot a lot.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely changed the way film sets work. And for the better, really, I think in a lot of ways. it's nice to be able to light a scene and have a look at it and know that's what it's going to look like later, instead of waiting 3 days for the dailies to come back and go, oh, you know. It's sometimes as nice to be able to roll a camera for 20 minutes and let actors run a scene over and over until they really nail it without losing momentum. But there's also something nice about having a magazine with film in it that has 4 minutes of film. So you shoot for 4 minutes and everyone catches their breath and takes a break and has a sip of water, and then you start up again. I think in general it's great, it's better. And it's great that everyone's got a camera in their pocket. If you're a young filmmaker and you want to make something, it's really easy. You know, you can use Adobe Premiere on your phone. Like you can. No, but you can. It's super easy to make a movie, and it doesn't have to go anywhere. It just it's like an exercise. It's like writing in a journal. You know. So I love that about it.
Hi, Bo. So you're a big influence for young filmmakers and students, especially with Cape Fear. But what's one thing that you've noticed about upcoming filmmakers that's different than how maybe when you were growing up?
It's a lot more democratized than it used to be. So anybody can make a movie and much easier than it used to be. You know, in the 80s, you couldn't really make a movie unless you could get your hands on 16mm film, which was expensive. And so like I was saying about a phone, I think more people trying it out means more people who are talented rise up and make things that more people can see, right? So yeah, I'm all for that. Sean?
Favorite job or professional you worked with?
Favorite job or professional I've worked with? I did a show for a number of years as the camera operator called Veep. You probably know it, the HBO show with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. That was probably the coolest job I had. It was, they shot in Los Angeles. They flew me out to Los Angeles and put me up and gave me a car. And I got to work with all these really incredible, really funny actors who were all at the top of their game, improvisers, writers, and I was, my job as camera operator, that show was handheld, and it was very much swinging around, you know, seeing what's going on in the room and sort of finding the jokes along with the actors. So sometimes you want to be on the joke as it happens, and sometimes you want to see part of the joke and then go see people react to it and that kind of thing. So like creatively, monetarily, it was just a really satisfying job. It was cool.
I have a two-parter. One, as a child or young person, what inspired you, if there was one thing that inspired you, like, yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go hold cameras, make films. If there's one thing that inspired you, what was that? And then what inspires you now?
Two-parter, I like it. Yeah. I watched a lot of movies when I was a kid and a lot of TV. I think in high school I saw Blue Velvet, and I saw Sid and Nancy, and I saw Buckaroo Banzai. Kind of all like one weekend. And that weekend I was like, oh, this is what I want to, oh yeah, you know. There was another movie called Sherman's March that's a documentary made by a North Carolina filmmaker that if you haven't seen, I would recommend. That one also was really inspirational. And then now?
Is there any?
Yes, and I think that, no. I get inspired now by young people that I meet who are making things and who are really jazzed about it. I get inspired by writing that I read or see acted that is great. I know I'm not a writer really, but I can appreciate it when it's really good in a movie, and it's fun having a son who's really good at it, so I can explain things to him and he makes them good. What else inspires me? I don't know, that's a toughie. These days, like, I really enjoy being on a film set with people, especially people that I've worked with a lot. There's something about a film crew that's like an army platoon, like you're going through a traumatic experience together, and you come out of the other side of it bonded, and you love each other more, and you respect what other people do, you know. That's always great. Yeah.
As a photographer, how do you feel when you go and you're given an assignment, you shoot the footage for a film, and then somebody else goes and edits it? Has there ever been a moment when they changed the prompt, they took your footage and turned it into something completely unexpected? And how did that feel?
That hasn't really happened to me in terms of like intentions that I had for a scene or something like that that got changed. There have been plenty of things I shot that got cut up. Like on Veep, we used to do these really long walk and talk scenes, they're called, where I would have the camera on my shoulder and I would be walking backwards like this, and the two actors are walking down a hallway together talking, and it winds, it goes upstairs, it goes through doorways, it goes around, and people come in and out, and it's really complex and really fun to shoot. And it's all one take, and you know, it's a real technical achievement. And then, of course, in the TV show, they cut it up with all kinds of, like, that happens, I get it. I try and be satisfied just knowing that it actually happened in real life. I've let go of the, concern about that. Yeah.
What do you see happening in like 5 years with all the proliferation of smaller cameras, these Osmo Pockets, the Insta360s, the GoPros, and also video editing? Because it seems like a lot of these cameras, while they don't have like a great DSLR bokeh depth of field, but you're able to artificially do this now with the editing software, and it's getting better. And I guess the question is, what do you see happening in the next 5 years in both areas, cameras and editing?
Probably more of what I think you see now, where people are using those small cameras in really interesting ways for action movies and things like that, where they've got it clipped to somebody's head, or the referee cam at the World Cup was pretty cool. I like the idea of being able to put cameras in places you couldn't do before and to get shots you couldn't do before. That's super cool to me. I bet at the same time, though, there will also be a lot of people who really long for Lawrence of Arabia or the Odyssey, things that are done in a sort of classic style with real consideration of the frame, and it's a different energy than being able to swoop a drone through the crowd. But I think people, you don't want to oversaturate with one kind of style. I'm sure that people will still long for really carefully composed, widescreen, anamorphic, filmmaking, blocking, because that's all about the the blocking and the lighting, and sort of 2 tracks. Yeah. Agree.
What's your most meaningful project to you? Like the one that you're kind of like proud of, like this is like I did this. Or...
Yeah. I think maybe the one, the short that I made a couple of years ago that my son wrote, just because it was the first time we had really worked together and it went really well. Like, we didn't hate each other by the end of it, and I can also put up the link to this short. It's gotten a lot of people have seen it on YouTube. It didn't do well at film festivals because it's 20 minutes long, and film festivals want short, which I get. But I was really happy with it. I thought it looked great. I thought it sounded great. I thought the acting was great, and the writing was incredible. And yeah, that was a really fun, and it was inexpensive to make. So,
what's it called?
It's called Fidelity. Yeah. Okay.
I'm curious about the relationship between Google Arts and Django's Playhouse. Maybe other people who have been here longer, but somebody who's more recent here. I'm really curious about how it is, and if I'm understanding it correctly, that it's very close. If you or Google had a partner making a decision of actually starting, but not just starting a film festival, but
a location.
Yeah.
So just maybe a little of that history, if you're comfortable talking about that.
Sure. Cucaloris started off very, very small. And after a few years, we rented out a space to have as an office. But it was really just a rented room, and we would pile up videos to watch and try and run it all from there. And as the festival grew over time, Dan Brawley entered the scene and became the director of it, and thank God for that, right? But he, at a certain point, he sort of brought a business savvy to it that the rest of us didn't and probably still don't have. And part of that was like, we need a home base, we need an office, and it would be great if it was also a venue, a screening room. And it was a really smart decision, you know, and now it's the headquarters for everything there. Yeah, no looking back. Mm-hmm. Hey.
Can you talk more about your experience at Alien Hall recently with the play that you did?
Yeah, sure. So after we made a short film last summer, I was going to show you the trailer. And it was really fun to make, and I was looking for the next thing to make, and I would love it if it was a thing that Mac had written, and we were kind of going over ideas, and one was this play that he had written a couple of years before that, and it's a one-act play, about 45 minutes long, and it was really funny and really well written, and I thought, oh, maybe we could do this. So I took it to Justin Smith, who runs Opera House, who I know, and we worked on all kinds of movies together. Yeah, that's right. He did this thing. I took it to him and said, hey, this is a play. What do you think? And he said, oh, this is great. Let's do it. And the timing was great because the Opera House summer season was kicking off in mid-May. And I brought this to him in like February. And he said, if you start now and you do your auditions and everything, we can put it on kind of right at the beginning of the season, sort of slip it in as an appetizer. And amuse-bouche, and the timing was great, and we put it on the first couple weekends of May at Thalian Hall in the what used to be the City Council chambers, which is a giant, cavernous, really horrible sounding room. So we had to kind of line everything with cloth to make it, yeah, it's called Red Box Theater now, yeah. And it was an amazing experience. It was really fun to direct actors for the theater instead of for movies. That was a new thing. And I managed to pull in some actors that I had worked with before in the film business who also do theater, who are amazing. And it went pretty well. Yeah, it was cool. The title? Oh, it was called The Varsity Line. It was a farce set on an English train in the 1930s. And I described it as Airplane on the Orient Express. It was just like, it was full of jokes, all jokes and really clever. The structure of it was, it takes place on an actual train that was called the train line was the Varsity Line. And this was a train that was introduced in 1938. It had 3 cars. And it was a diesel locomotive, which at the time was new and fancy. And so each scene of the play takes place in a different car on the train, but there's only one set, and each of the scenes happens consecutively, but they all occur at the same time. So like in the middle of scene 1, somebody gets up and leaves the car in a huff. And then later in scene 2, all of a sudden that person comes charging into the car in a huff. And at some point, someone throws a paper airplane, and it goes, you know, from one car to the next to the next. So in the middle of a scene, suddenly a paper airplane goes flying through. It was great, super clever. Hey, Mark.
So after starting a film festival and attending a lot of other film festivals, is there another film festival that kind of embodies the same values, to say, like maybe Cucaloris that you've enjoyed over the years?
Yeah, I think there are a number out there, and probably a bunch I haven't been to that are also cool, like Cucaloris is. There's one in Alabama called Sidewalk that I'm going to actually in August. I heard a woo. There you go. It's really fun, right? Yeah. That's the only one that comes to mind off the top of my head, but they're all out there. You know?
Have you worked with consultants?
No, I have not, but I hear great things. Yeah.
I was going to ask, how do you see filmmaking maintaining its integrity as AI starts to take over in so many industries? And, you know, do you feel like that, you know, we're talking about competition, kind of feel like that, but is it competitive? Because for me, I mean, it's a little freaky to think that we could lose some of the magic of what filmmaking is and having real, true creative people put in so much effort and heart into something.
Sure. I mean, I'm a little agnostic on it. I feel because I hear it from two different directions, from the sort of film crew side of it and also the creatives side of it. I mean, people said that same thing about CGI when it started, like, oh, it's going to ruin creativity in movies, and yeah, you know, you can make an argument that it has. I think, like from the film crew side of it, I think in a couple of years, no one's going to be making TV commercials anymore. Sorry, Josh. But honestly, like most commercials you see on TV now, if someone told you it was AI, you'd be like, yeah, maybe, right? Especially, you know, pharmaceutical commercials and all that kind of weird stuff. Like, that's easy to do with AI. And I'm sure people who work in, like in Charlotte, they do a ton of TV commercials, and I feel terrible for all the people who live and work there, and that work is going to dry up. Like, sorry, but it probably is. At the same time, I think that there's the good opportunity for people to use it as a tool that can actually help them. Certainly on an organizational level, you can use AI to help you crowdfund or organize your script or organize your crew and your shoot schedule and things like that. But also the image generation part of it, I think, you know, it gets a little squirrely in there, doesn't it? Because it can help people create things that they couldn't do or afford to do normally, which is good, right? It's like it's like being able to shoot a movie on your phone. The technology is going to allow a 13-year-old to make a movie, and it might be the coolest movie you've ever seen, and maybe they, you know, redo it with humans and, you know, that kind of thing. The ethics of using what everyone else has made already is tricky, and I don't have any good answers about how to sort that out. You know, I'm a little worried it's going to turn into what the internet turned into, which is a giant advertising platform. Yeah. Hey, Tyler. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. This is the fun part.
So what is a piece of advice that another filmmaker or director or colleague has given you that's carried through your whole career?
Well, practically speaking, on a film set, some really good advice I got was be quiet. I didn't mean to be so on the nose with that. Yeah, timing? No. Be quiet, pay attention, anticipate what's coming next. Don't be an asshole. The film business has gotten much nicer than it used to be. It used to be a lot of assholes in the film business, real like misogynists and just like the things I had to do or endure early on. I'm so glad that people have evolved, right? So actually being a nice person and it goes a long way to making it more fun for everybody. Also, I think it's important to not call yourself a visual storyteller. I just don't like it. Like if someone asks me what I do, I say I make stuff, right? I don't say I'm a visual storyteller. It doesn't sound like. Yeah. Okay. I also hate it when waiters say, "How are we doing tonight?" Why we? Why we? Why not? How are you doing tonight? We don't have a relationship yet.
Okay. I want to kick in and say, I have to do the cane. Because
Oh.
we reached
Are we out
1
of time?
o'clock. It's just like the mom's gonna hang out for a couple of
Yeah.
minutes and chat
Yeah.
afterwards, but I just have to close stuff down. Thank you so much.